it's Liz. Another quarter is done and I just wanted to do an update on my planners that I use. I see quite a few. So I'll just get started. This here is my personal ochre Malden. As you can see, nice and wrinkly. I haven't done any Nivea treatments or coconut oil or anything like that. Just kind of rubbing every once in a while. It's a rough texture, but I've learned to come to like it. So I just use this, and make sure I don't show any personal information. I just use this. It stays at home. I use my Inkjoy pens that I love. Bought these at Office Max. They came with two of these, the regular colors, green, red, black, black and blue, and then had one of these has a lavender cover, and it has the light blue, bright pink, purple, and a light green, which is kind of hard to see, so I try not to use it. But this one stays at home. It stays by my bed, and I write a Bible verse in it. I'm trying to, as you can see, try to be better at reading the Bible, and I don't always do it every day. Sometimes I skip ahead or I write several days because my schedule has just been really crazy. But sometimes I write a little bit, sometimes I write a lot. As you can see, I'm doing pretty good. And I keep a monthly little calendar here to look. This is from, make sure I don't show our address. This little Psalms bookmark calendar that came in a Michael's set, or not a set, yes, it came with these and then 3 little magnet clips, so I use that to do the months, and it just sits on my nightstand like that, and I did today. So that's all this is being used for at the moment, and I love it for that because I love using it, love seeing it every day, even if I don't always write in it. Here is my Spade Wellesley that I'm using zipped and I'm still using it as a wallet. And I originally went to it because I wanted a place to keep all of my cards. And I love the zipper, as you can see, lots of cards. But I wanted to show, it's pretty full, so it kind of, I don't know if you could really tell, the top part's relatively straight. I mean, it's kind of bumping a little bit because it got some coins up there. But the bottom, it's kind of hard to tell. But it kind of bows down, and it bugs me. It's starting to bug me. And it's getting heavy, and it's summertime. I like to use crossbodies in the smaller purse. And I use my little Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire or accessories or whatever it's called. And obviously this doesn't fit in there, so it's just been quite a bit, and still using it. Yeah, my cards. Still have my cash, or well, right now it's a lot of receipts and stuff like that. And went to the Bruno Mars concert, which was awesome. I have to put that in my Midori, which I love. And lots of little cards. Coupons. I think I need to take this one out. Yep, that's no good. So we're going to Hawaii, so I have my little lists there. And I'm still using, show an old month, still using the Filofax month on 2 pages for my work schedule, and whenever we're at an appointment, usually for my massages and stuff like that, I put it in here with my Friction, still using the Friction Ball Slim 0.38. Love this pen. Erases really well. Let's see if I can focus on it. I don't think it will focus. If I go farther, nope. Anyway, love using this pen, and this is good for on the go because, you know, you pay for whatever you're buying, and then if you make another appointment, it's right there. And then I transfer it to one of my other ones. So this has been working really well. I still have my little, I'll show you a page that I haven't written. Just in case I don't show anything. The expenses, I have, you know, cash. If something is for school and that kind of thing, I'll put E is for education, that kind of thing. I'm not, honestly, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. That's why I have a bunch of receipts in here, because I mean to write it in, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes I backtrack. So I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit, but I'm still doing it, just not as much as I should be doing it, I should say. And I see here lots of cards, and it's nice to have it that way if I need it, but I've been noticing that I don't really use all these cards all the time, and I found an app, key cards or something like that, for my iPhone, and I'm sure other phones, services, brands, whatever, have a similar app where you take a picture of the card front and back, and supposedly you could use it whenever you're in the store, but honestly I just say the phone number and you have access to the cards. So I don't know if I want all these things. Something I may be changing. We'll see. I have still my gift cards and stuff like that. I have a little, is this still good? Yep. A little Coach coupon that I have back here. My daughter's CPK meal coupon here, and that kind of thing. So this is still working. And when I go to work, it's nice. It's nice to have everything in one place. Maybe changing though. Let's see. So that's that. This here, the Personal Purple Malden. Let's try to compare. It's the veins are in here, but it's a lot smoother. I mean, it's night and day. This is rougher to the touches. It's pretty smooth. So you don't really feel the wrinkles. I kind of do, but nothing like the ochre Personal. And so this is my personal binder, or let's see. Still have my little just random things here. Some receipts for different things. I have the Kate Spade, what do you call these? Month on 2 pages and things. And I actually took out, if I can find it behind me. Oh, I'm okay, babe. Let's see. No, not finding it. But anyway, I have my little things on top. So as the quarter goes by, like school just finished, I take them out. I just have June in here so you could see my call schedule. And then we're going on Oahu. So I think I am going to post this. No, not that one. After we come back. I feel funny about posting when I'm going to be out of town, before I'm out of town, just for, you know, safety's sake. But as you can see, these little blue dots are still, homework assignments are due, but I don't write what, who, because I have my classes color coded. I had 2 classes this quarter, so only one assignment due for this here, and then the other class there, my call schedule, birthdays, wedding, it's our anniversary, and so I need to put the June one. The June, one of these things in here. I should take these out. So you can tell I haven't been that good at updating this quarter. It's just been a busy quarter. So I put my work schedule, and I usually put my time and stuff, but this quarter I've been bad, and not, sometimes I put things down, things to remember, that kind of thing. I have my week schedule on here, so you can see a little bit here. When I had call, who I was on call with, the concert, assignments, and it's still color coded, so it's pretty nice. I had my school, or the girls' school sent a note that had all their end of the year type things after spring break, all the things that were going on at their school. So I used up my little, or some. I haven't even made a dent on all my sticky notes and stuff, but tried to make it cuter and use those. And so for this quarter, I'm gonna try to do that again. Here's August. See, I've already put the girls' school things on here. First day of school. When they don't have school, my boss is really good at putting schedules up early so I can look ahead. And so I've got right now June through December in here. And when school ends in September, I'll get rid of this set just to have more space in my binder. And still have my horizontal planner, which I filled out the girls' school and my school when our breaks are, so that when it's time to start planning for next year's vacations and stuff, I could see when we're both off. Have my little birthday calendars. So I'm adding people's birthdays and stuff, anniversaries. And then I have this, which I will make a little video on our trip to Hawaii and how I planned that. So I have extra notes in here. And make sure I don't show anything. Still have everyone's part things sectioned off. You know, the girls, thankfully, we are very lucky that we don't really go to the doctor much, so there's not much stuff in here that I've been using, but it's good to have in case. I keep track of their weights and stuff. And I have their new school calendars in here. And that's really it, nothing new. Still stickers, still using the Coletta pens. Love these 5-color barrels, and I really love, you know, the hearts were cute on my, on this one, but I really love how these don't get in the way because they're so small compared to this. So yeah, they stick out a lot. So I can hardly wait till it's all narrow like this. And these are the 0.4 that I use in my personal one, and haven't had any problems with things drying out or anything. So that's my personal Malden. This goes with me. And this is my big school work everything one. And there's going to be some changes to this one as well. And okay, so still have the same Coletta pens. 3 very similar colors. Still have my month on 2 pages, and I have in this one, I still have everything here. I didn't take this one out yet. I have my month on 2 page, or the week on 2 pages, what am I saying? So I still color coded, and what I do is I try to put the appointments on the left side of the page, and then things that I did on the right side. So yeah, I was thinking of getting another job, but after talking with him, it's so funny. After talking with the person, he is really nice, and I appreciate all the information, but I realized it really wasn't for me. And I'm being more picky to what I want to do next. So for my class, I had 2 classes, like I said. So my blue and my pink class. And here the blue corresponded with that particular class. And with my notes, I had to keep track of the minutes and stuff that I spent. So I also have all the things that were due. So it was easy to find what went with what class. And then what I did in addition was I put these butterflies. They have butterflies, they have dragonflies, I think. These are that hold that page, and as these were from Barnes & Noble, and as you can see, I ripped one out, and I kept it to remind myself to be very careful lifting these off, because the sticky part is down like the center, and both sides are, you can lift it from either side, but you gotta be careful so you don't rip it. So that's why that stays there, to remind myself to be very careful. So what I did different this quarter was, for the following week, I'd write what I needed to do to keep myself better prepared, because sometimes I turn to the next week and go, oh, I got something to do. I could have done something the week before. So like this, I had to read the articles that I had to teach on or lead a discussion. So for both classes, I'd have to do things, and some of them, like this one, I had a book report. So you had to read the book. Obviously, you can't read a whole, well, I don't know, maybe you could. And it was actually ended up being great reading, quick, easy reading. That I didn't need this, but it was good to help me keep track. Like, okay, you need to start reading something because it's due. For example, this one is due in 3 weeks. The book is due in 2 weeks. The book reports are due in 2 weeks, so make sure you're reading, you know, and that kind of thing. That really helped a lot. And then these little mochi thing stickers from, I think, it's like the Twitter bird or whatever it's called. This came with that, and to mark off the weeks, like I said, my assignment due dates, and it's worked really well. And so I'm still gonna keep on with that. I even put for the following quarter the weeks already, so what the weeks they are in the quarter. And this is summer quarter with my little Hawaiian girls that still using them, love it. Now, one of the things I put in at the beginning of the year, because my friend was so kind enough to purchase them for me when she was in London, the Filofax One Day on a Page business diary. Total and complete bust. I tried it last quarter. I did again this quarter, and as you can see, you know, for the last, look at that, barely. I'd try and then it'd stop again. So honestly, since the middle of June, maybe earlier than that. So May 9th really was the last time I looked at these day in a page. You know, so I put a quarter's worth, so 3 months worth, and that's, you know, a half the amount of paper there. It takes up space and is a waste, and it's heavy because it's thin paper. But even though it's thin paper, all that total waste. So I don't think I'm going to put it in, or I may take it out, but I won't keep it in my binder, and I'll have it next to my bedside, probably with this thing. So that's the major fail, which was sad because I really wanted to get into it, but I am just not there. And yes, probably has something to do with having all of these. You know, who knows? Maybe I just am not a day per page type of person. And what I really love, still using this for all my school things. I have, for example, when we had our seminar week, I had all my stuff there, so everyone looked to me for that. I had, what is this? Oh yeah, our seminar week, our presentations, my to-do list. So I need to sign out. Yep, I did that for spring. Okay. I did turn in this one, the 3 weeks. As my school will pay for my 3 units, not 3 weeks, if I do a good job in school. So anyway, this is just to keep me in track so that I am not wasting money or time, that kind of thing. And still have my 3-year plan here. So excited. Finish this year. Starting my last summer quarter for this program, hopefully. All my seminar weeks are in here because once a quarter for a week, we are live and have that with me. And here is my little syllabus. This is the Hambly screen that I had from years ago. And I would I think I had an extra, that's why I have this here. But I used these two to mark off the 2 classes that I had. And then I had my due dates and what was due each week. So some extra notes, and I apologize for all the noise you may hear, you know, working household. And here's my other class. So I gotta take these out now that I'm done with these classes. And I actually have to keep this because I have my IRB stuff that I need to do. What is this? This is items for my actual project. So I already have a little section there all related to my final project that I start on hopefully very, very soon, the next couple months. But before I do that, I need to do all this IRB stuff. So that's that. I haven't really used. I keep, yeah, nothing. These were notes from meetings. This is kind of a lot of loose leaf papers that I need to go through. I was just not motivated to keep it as neat this quarter. But it works, and I still like it. And one thing I was thinking of doing was, although I really love carton this around, this is heavy, and maybe without the day on the page it'll be a lot lighter, but this is a good 3-4 pounds, I don't know, 5 pounds even maybe. It's pretty hefty. Even this is kind of hefty, but nowhere near as hefty as this. So I was debating on whether to just use one, keep everything just in this one, and this would just be like a binder for school. But I don't know if that will fly with me, honestly, because I need to take notes when I'm having my meetings for my program, and I really love this. So, you know, I probably will put the assignments again in this one and carry this with me all the time, and then when I have stuff for school, then I'll bring this too. But I'll still do it in both because I only have 1 more year, so why try to change things? Anyway, that was my update. Oh, and my Midori. Love my Midori. I still don't have much in it. I just don't have the time right now, but I put a little sticker here for the fun. This is my little quote book, which I love, and I don't have pretty writing, so I try to every once in a while put some cute thing, try to write cute, but it doesn't always work. But I use my different color pens, and I'll use my Colettos or use my Inkjoy, or yeah, and so that's cute. That's my little grid book. I have another book. These were from Mitts. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I blanked out. So I kept that in here. It's very cute. This little book here, I haven't put anything, but Mitts also sent all these things and some other goodies in this little pocket. So I just used the washi tape that she sent me and put it in here just to put things in like this. I could keep it in here until I put it in, but I'm going to, I just put stuff for our little get-togethers, you know, nothing so cute, our little hockey game. This really sweet fella who gave the Tiffany bags to us, and I wrote a little something underneath. So I'm going to put the Bruno Mars ticket here, and I'm debating of taking this to Hawaii. I finally cut down a Moleskine notebook, which is cute. It had this fold over a pocket that I taped this side because I cut the edge off. Still has a little pocket here. I was debating on using this for Hawaii, but the edges are they are all jacked up. But it is what it is. So I was debating on bringing this to Hawaii, but I think I'm going to use one of my scrapbooks that I haven't used yet instead. Just because, something different. And yeah, I don't know if I'll use enough of a whole book to warrant it. I thought about maybe using it in this this kind of like scrapbooky type one I already have in here, but Part of me wants one just specific to Hawaii because then I could put pictures and that kind of thing and make it an album that way. So I think I'm just going to stick with that plan. But I love this Midori. I don't carry it around. I really want to carry this around instead because it doesn't have rings that I'm worried about squishing. And that's what worries me about the Filofax. But I still love these. These are total, these go around with me all the time. I still use this Daiso neoprene case for my A5. I know there's so many cases out there now, like the Target or the Kylie or whatever it's called. And just so many other cute things, but I just still go back to this. Anyway, I've been rambling long enough. So thank you for making it this far. And any questions, let me know. Or if there's anything you'd like to see, just leave me a comment. I try to check every once in a while. I don't look as closely on my YouTube just because life is so busy, like it is for everyone else. So yeah, but I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you again for watching, and I'll chat with you later. Bye.